So in the previous video we have talked about one of the technique that hacker uses to take over your system, and actually they can do every single thing they want, even delete your windows. So in that video we talk about just the theory stuff, and in this video we will now do the practical of it. If you have not watched it, I will mention the link in the description. You check it out first, and once you watch that video, come back to this. Otherwise it will be hard for you to understand what I will be doing in this video. So make sure to watch that video and then come to this one. Now let's start the video. Alright, so first of all what we need to do is to find out the different processes that is running as system level. So for that I'm just going to open the PowerShell by typing PowerShell and running it as administrator, because I have already told you why. Now let me just make it big, and now we need to use this specific command. Remember we used the same command in the previous video to find out all of the services that is running as system level. So when I press enter we will see the processes. Okay, finally you can see all of the processes that is running as system, you can see. So now what we need to do is to choose any of the process we want, because all of them run a system. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going with this specific one, right? So now that we have enumerated and figured out our target process, we need to actually check if we have the debug privilege again or no. So for that I'm just going to type whoami/priv command like this. It's priv. Yeah, I do have the debug privilege. You can just go to any AI you like, so, and we will tell that we have the privilege enabled. This is our target process, and we need to do the token impersonation, and we need to get the shell. We need to like escalate to system level privileges. So I have already go to the AI, and the Claude just made me a script already. So this was the script that he made for me, and you can see right here this is the service. I told him that I'm just going to target this service, and he just wrote a bunch of stuff or code. You can see right here. So what I did is Grok was not actually helping me with fixing this. So what I did is I went to Claude and actually gave him this script and told him there is something wrong with it, and I told him to search on the internet and see what's wrong with this script. So he found some error that, yeah, right here you can see we were trying to use the impersonation token in this script. So he told me that to create a process with the stolen token we need to use it as a primary token. So I think we changed the type or whatever we did, but we changed it from the impersonation to token to the primary token, and it actually gave me this new script, right? Alright, so we will be running this specific script. This will this script will do the token impersonation. Let me actually show you what's inside the script. So you can see right here what this gonna do is, first of all, when I run this script it will try to find out all of the processes that run at system level. So it will use this command, and this command will tell us what specific services processes are running at system level. Once we find out the process name and the process ID, it will then ask from us enter the process ID of the system process, enter the process ID of the system process to impersonate. So we will then choose, or like whatever ID we want, we will then enter the ID of any of the process we want. Once we write the process ID and press enter, if the process ID is not correct, it will give us this error and tell us to enter the correct process ID. And let's say if the process ID is correct, what it gonna do is it will try to steal the access token of that specific token that the process ID we used. And what it gonna do is, using that stolen token, it will launch a command prompt with that using that stolen token and with that system level privileges, right? So let's just go to PowerShell and actually run this script. So let me type token, and this is the script name. Now let me press enter and see what's going to happen next. as I said already, this is trying to find out the system processes. Now let's just wait for it and see how many processes we get. Yeah, we have got the result, and we can see all of these processes that run at system level. So I will be going with this specific 16080. Now I need to enter that specific process ID over here, and what's gonna happen is that if we have the impersonation token privileges and if the process ID is correct, what will happen after I press enter is that it will give me a command prompt with system level privileges, right? And if somehow something breaks, it will give us some error instead of the command prompt. So let's just see what we get. Perfect. You can see right here we have got a new command prompt, cmd.txt. This is actually a command prompt that uses the access token of this specific process that we use this id of, right? So we already know that this is system level process, and we have got this command prompt. If I type whoamiulc, that it's a anti-authority slash system, this just means that this is the highest or strongest user on the device. So we can do now whatever we want, right? And if I show you who am I over here, you can see we are this normal user, and we use the token impersonation, and we got this high level shell from this to this, right? So I hope all of this makes sense, and if you have any question, let me know in the comment. I will see you in the next video. See you soon.